So many people are messing up this mint mark issue. So let's get into this. Let's take a look at the actual facts on what's no mint mark and what's mint mark and what's all this mean. First things first, the U.S. Mint, the Philadelphia Mint, did not put mint marks on any coin until certain dates. The first time you'll ever see a P mint mark on a coin was a Jefferson nickel in 1942 and 1945. No P mint mark on any coin all the way up to 1979 after that. Now think about that for a minute. That means there are all kinds of no mint mark coins out there. It's up to you to learn which ones are rare and which ones aren't, and we're going to do that here. So when you're scrolling down through over here on PCGS price guide, you will see something that you should notice. You should be doing this instead of searching Google, just doing a Google search. You got a 1910, 1910S, 1911, 1911D, 1911S. When you see this, that means it doesn't have a mint mark. That means it was minted at Philadelphia. That goes for half cents, large cents, small cents, dimes, nickels, quarters, dollars. If it doesn't have a mint mark on it, that means it was minted at Philadelphia. Now, there are some exceptions. We're going to talk about that, like I said. But you can do this with proofs. This is the mint state. This is the memorial cents. You can see which ones have mint marks. You see there's no mint mark here. It means Philadelphia. Denver mint mark. San Francisco mint mark. There are mint state coins with an S mint mark for cents. Not very many, but the 68, 69. You can see there's a 70. This is how you learn this information. You can make notes. You can write this down and learn exactly when mint marks were used and then were not. Aha, 1982. Do you notice something here about 1982? What's that? No mint mark. Philadelphia. There is a D mint mark here. Another one's with D mint marks. Here it says a zinc. Also, it shows bronze. So you have bronze and you have copper-plated zinc. You have D mint marks and no mint marks. That's normal for the 82s. I get so many questions on the 82s. Then here's the proofs. Look at all the no mint mark in the proofs until you get to 64, then 68S, there's an S mint mark. Now, when you are looking through these, you start getting into the no mint mark stuff because it's a proof. Proof sets is where you're looking for no mint marks. This is the SMS. There's no mint marks on these. These are not proof sets. They're basically SMS sets. When you're looking through these, you can click the X's and you can see the double dies and all that, of course. But look at that. No S. PR. That's very important. Proof. This is what it looks like. It has to be a deep cameo. The S mint mark's supposed to be under the date. It's not here on this one. This is a decam proof. It has to come in a set like this. One of these proof sets here. It has to be in this set. It's not going to be in your change. It's not going to be a polished up coin. It must look like this coin right here. Actually, this one without the S, but it has to be that deep cameo is what it looks like. Same with the 75 proof dime. A lot of people have a polished up business strike and think they have a no S 75. It has to look like this, a cameo on it. And it must come in a set like this. This is a 76 set, 75 set. It must come in a set like this. It's not going to be in your change. This is so rare. You're not going to find this in change. Someone's not going to break open a proof set and drop off no S for you for someone to find. The odds of that are just, it's like winning the lottery 3 or 4 times in a row. It's just not going to be there. Now, looking in a proof set, your odds are a little better, but it's astronomically, the amount of people that think they have a 1975 dime without a mint mark that's rare because they didn't get the correct information. Remember, it's going to have to be in this set right here. You can go through these sets and try to find one, but that's the only way. Now, there's a reason why there are some, and I do have a guide over here. If you go to coinauctionshelp.com, which is my website, It's not an auction site. It's actually an auction help site. But if you just go to No Mint Mark, you can type it in a search over on my site, and it will come up with all the coins that are worth something without a mint mark and the reasons. I'm going to have all the information for you over here to look, each one that's been discovered. And all of them are proofs except for one, the 1982. And let's talk about that. We're going to take a look at something here. The reason the only business strike coin, which is the Roosevelt dime 1982, has no P mint mark error or variety, is because there was no P mint mark on dimes until 1980. And in 1982, some got out without the mint mark punched on the die. So that's the only one. The rest of them, they must be in proof sets like I showed you, encased in those square plastic proof sets, and they must be deep cameo. Now, there's going to be some of them, like in 71 and 70, 68, that aren't known for being cameo, but they're still going to be proof. They're going to be in those sets. But this is a little thing I want to show you I did. So all the cents, all the business strike cents that are out there, none of them have a Philadelphia mint mark until 2017. It's the only year they put a P on it. So you've got cents from every single year in your change that don't have a mint mark, a P mint mark. And you'll have some with D's and S's. But only one year will have a mint mark from Philadelphia Mint, which is a P in 2017. I told you about the nickels already. So then they stopped using a P mint mark on the back of nickels in 1945 and didn't start back up again until 1980. The dime, 1980. Quarter, 1980. Half dollar, 1980. That's when the U.S. Mint started putting a P mint mark on these coins. So anything from 1979 and back can be found without a mint mark. So you can find all kinds of dimes from 75 without a mint mark, all kinds of cents from 1990 and other dates without a mint mark. It's normal unless they're proofs. Like I said, the dime's the only exception. 1982, no P. 1979, the Susan Anthony dollar was the first since the nickel, the war nickels, to receive a P mint mark in 1979. Then you have the Sacagawea dollars from 2000 to now, basically, or 2000 until 2009, and they put them on the rim. So it does have a mint mark, it's just on the rim. Same thing with the presidential dollars. It's all on an edge rim, but it does have a P mint mark, and because they put on the edge lettering. So they're not godless dollars like people think, or no mint marks or anything like that. So there's your chart. You can pause it, look at it. You can go over to my website. I'll have a link in the description on this. There's also a 1922 no D Lincoln cent. It's no D mint mark. I don't want you to forget that one either. So I hope this cleared it up for you. Please look at the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Click on those links, read through everything, buy the correct resources like a mega red book. Get a mega red book. I can put a link to buy mega red books off Amazon or eBay. I mean, it doesn't matter where you buy them, just get you one. It's so important. You'll learn so much if you read that thing cover to cover. All you got to do is read one page a day. One page a day with your coffee or when you come home from work. Just make it a ritual until you read that whole book. You'll be so educated in coins at that point that you'll be laughing at some of these videos and some of these Google searches. Literally, you will get a kick out of it because you'll know better and you'll feel better about yourself. You'll know the facts. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.